Then we're supposed to the next question. I just have a quick comment. You can respond. It seems to me, just synthesizing, that we know that Jews have lived in the land for a long time, but in our Bibles we know that the kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of Judah, lasted historically a short period. So the questions about a Jewish state, that's a particular concept of a government and of a state. And the way that we're speaking of the other side and what's being offered, it seems that even autonomy is not full sovereignty, not a full state. And even the famous deal where it says everything was offered, almost everything was offered, 97% is often cited, the entire border region would be controlled by Israel. And so the West Bank and Gaza would have been landlocked under Israeli control. And this is cited often as a reason to reject it. So if you want to respond to that, I'll ask the next question.
Sure, very happy. On the day that Iran is no longer a threat because the government has been changed and the Iranian people have taken over and they renew the friendship which they have with Israel, and all of Iran regime's proxies have been Hezbollah, the Houthis, the popular mobilization units in Iraq, and Hamas, whether in Lebanon or in Gaza and the West Bank, and PIJ as well, when they aren't around any longer, and there is no visible threat to the eastern border. But currently, just read it this afternoon, Israel and Jordan have agreed to establish a fence, a physical fence, which hasn't existed, by the way. A physical fence in order to keep out people from invading the West Bank, coming from Jordan into the West Bank, because Iran is sending agents to help supply Hamas in the West Bank. The Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan today agrees with Israel. We need a border there. Israel has to have control of its eastern border. That's today's news. We're not at that stage that Israel can be giving up control of the eastern border. I wish we were.
I'm just going to ask the next question. This question is about proportionality in warfare. Pope Francis said that because civilian suffering in Gaza is so much greater than the IDF military losses, public support for Israel is dropping. Many around the world agree that humanitarianism to alleviate famine and disease outweighs the military actions that injure and kill innocent women and children as collateral damage in the war against Hamas. What is your understanding of the principle of proportionality as it applies to this war?
Are you familiar